Good evening. I'm Lieutenant Colonel Claude Van III, United States Army retired, and a past president of the Tidewater chapter of the Tuskegee Airmen.
Everybody in America needs to see the show. Every child, every mother, every father.
I've had the honor of escorting original Tuskegee Airmen up to Washington when they received the Congressional Gold Medal in 2007, and also to the inauguration of the first African American president, President Barack Obama. So,
it has affected change in young kids' lives as well as older people and how they're moved during this production.
It not only talks about the history of these men who dared America to show them that African Americans could fly.
The play travels through different time periods. You meet the men in Utah and you follow them on a journey that ends up in Italy. And to connect all the dots, you see me.
The white officers back in the day would say that African Americans didn't have the aptitude to fly airplanes.
My character's name is Percival Nash. He is the only out of the 6 men that actually has a child. So I think that in a lot of ways that makes him very, very responsible.
My next door neighbor, Lieutenant Colonel Francis Horn, was an original Tuskegee Airman. But as a kid growing up, he never mentioned that to me. It wasn't until 12 years afterwards that I left this area that I learned that Colonel Horn was an original Tuskegee Airman.
My name's Delano Barboza, and I play the character of Elijah Sams, who's the glue of the group and keeps the men together during, again, difficult circumstances in their journey becoming the first fighter pilots.
And it's on their shoulders that we have been able to rise to the ranks that we are at today.
My character name is Jeremiah Jones. He's the least liked characters of the entire group of all the characters in the show. He's a character I believe that is most affected by Jim Crow, which is the play takes place in the 40s around that time. So.
The play Black Angels over Tuskegee is a phenomenal play. And I'm encouraging all my friends to come out and see this play.
Greetings, I'm Dr. Bill Burrell. I have the pleasure of serving as the president of the Tidewater chapter of Tuskegee Airmen here in Hampton Roads. And I want to talk to you about something that's very important, not just to Hampton Roads, but to our entire nation. It's called the Tuskegee Airmen. These are a group of men and women who served our country faithfully during World War II. And they simply fought for the right to fight.
I play the character of Abraham Dorsey. He's from Calhoun, Georgia. He's a fun-loving guy. He's a very protective person of his younger brother, Quentin Dorsey, who's played by Leon Gray, the writer and director. The experience has been a wonderful time.
This play here will give you a great insight on historical impact of the Tuskegee Airmen. But also, personally, I want you to know that I had the pleasure of meeting several of them.
I play Major Roberts in Black Angels over Tuskegee, and he's an intriguing character because I feel like in the beginning of the play, he's kind of drinking the Kool-Aid. You know, he's part of a group that didn't think these men could succeed. But after he gets to know these men and see what they're capable of, they actually change his life.
And that's why it's so important for history to be brought to us. But we're also elated that the Hampton City Schools with Dr. Smith, the superintendent, has also partnered with us.
Black Angels is a show about family. It's a show that tells you that the connections you make can be stronger than blood. It's a show about 6 men who come together and create a bond that will never be broken through death, through life, through any experience afterward.
It's an honor to be here with Miss Gloria, the CEO of Kids Wish, that make great things happen in Newport News for hundreds, literally thousands of children. But today I want to talk to you about a phone call I received from her in August 2017. She called me and introduced herself and told me about a play she's seen in New York City entitled Black Angels over Tuskegee.
This is a play that actually changed lives. I mean, this is a story that many people don't know. and people come out leaving every night like, I cannot believe I did not know this piece of American history, and it definitely changes lives.
Because of her foundation, she worked hard to bring that play to Newport News, and what also for all the students in middle school.
A lot of people have been touched and moved. I know some people who felt that their lives have changed. They feel that they could be a little bit more inspired and encouraged after seeing this.
And because of her, she laid a great foundation, letting us know that education is highly important, and many times we got to bring education where it's not being taught. And I want to personally thank you, Ms. Gloria, for being that foundation. And we're honored and elated that the Hampton City School is partnering with us, and you went there with me as we went to talk to Dr. Smith. And they have also partnered with us to make this a field trip for the middle schools here in Hampton City. And I want to say thank you. So we're inviting also the whole community to come out.
People, they leave the show happy, crying. They thank us all the time for telling a story. It's a very uplifting, very inspiring story, and it's one that teaches. I mean, it's just great theater all around.
To see a dynamic historical play entitled Black Angels over Tuskegee. And we look forward to seeing you there. Thank you very much.
My name is John Ely, a member of the Newport News Public School System School Board. I'm so excited to partner with the Tidewater Tuskegee Airmen Chapter, Hampton Public School System, and Kids Wish List to bring this amazing play to Liberty Baptist Church. This is one event you don't want to miss. Bring your children out, bring your families out, everyone come out for this great knowledge of wealth.
You know, it's like when you see this show, you learn without being taught. You sit down, you don't realize you're in a classroom, you're being entertained, but by the end you're like, wow, I learned something that I had no clue about before. It's just such an entertaining story. You're on a journey before you know it. You've absorbed so much history.
And I'm encouraging everyone to come out and participate with us on the 28th of March
at Liberty Baptist Church
in Hampton, Virginia. Thank you very much, and God bless.